Welcome into the live stream here from McCready and Siskey, all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
McCready and Siskey, powered by Rain Total Body Fuel. I'm Neal McCready. That's Tyler Siskey.
What it is, sir?
How are you?
Good. I'm good. Great.
It might be worth doing just for the sheer hell of it.
Should. That would be great. I'm sorry. Oh. About threw up right there. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that.
You can tell me which one I should replace if I do that.
All right. You got 6 up there. That's all you got.
Yeah, I know. So I'm saying,
it is one of those. It's number 2, right?
No, that's the Hawkeyes.
Oh,
Not the Cyclones.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's been good.
You guys are watching a little bit of pre-show that we just stumbled upon.
Oh, kind of like all these. I'm going to pick opposite of this one, and then I'm staying away from the top one.
Okay, all right.
Just because the unknown.
You're on the opposite of the
bottom one.
Bottom one. Okay. I'll skip it and do the other.
Okay.
All
right. Yeah.
All right. Welcome into the live stream.
Welcome to pre-show. That's what we do here.
That's what we
That's
do.
our communication.
We actually very rarely even have that much. So
that was more pre-show than we've done in the last several months.
Yeah.
Combined.
Yeah. Welcome in. So I would make our picks today. It's a beautiful day here in Oxford, 75 degrees.
Oh, beautiful
sunny.
Outside.
It's finally, there's a little, really the first day in a while. I don't count the false fall. Doesn't count. First day in a while that there's been
a chill in the air.
This morning, I opened the door this morning to let Gus and Rizzo out, and I was like, it's invigorating.
Hello, fall.
Yeah,
You brought it with you from Maine.
Oh, I tell you what, man, there was a day in Maine, I guess a week ago today. I got up, went downstairs to get some coffee, and I noticed people in like the little foyer area had on heavy jackets and stuff, and I was like, huh. I walked out and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Oh,
dude,
it was fantastic.
Yeah. I like, I think it's like for me, it's fall is I guess is the shortest season of the year. It feels like, cause it feels like we have summer forever and then it gets too cold. Like I can do this right here every day.
Yeah.
But this period of time just doesn't really stick around very long.
I like about 15 degrees cooler than this.
Okay. I could do.
I like highs in the upper 50s or to hovering around 60. And then I like the lows to get into the 40s.
No.
That's what I like.
Brother, when there's a 4 in front of that number, it's just, it hurts your boy. Your boy goes through physical. And it's not even like, maybe I'm just getting old, but like I really enjoy, I'm sick and sadistic like this. I've always enjoyed pain, right? I don't enjoy the constant nuisance pain, like the achy pain.
Yeah.
That stuff I don't like.
Yeah.
Sharp pain, I'm good with. I kind of like it. Like I like it. I don't know why. I've always been like that. Like needles, that kind of pain. Yeah, that's fun. Getting stung by a bee. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. No.
I like that stuff.
All right. Well, is Hunter wants to know, is Trav working today?
Trav is working today.
Okay.
Trav is working. I just talked to him a little while ago. Said he was. Trav went to the Saints and Giants game this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Son's a big Jackson Dart fan. So there's a bunch of Ole Miss fans in New Orleans this past week.
Sure there were.
Says Jackson was not in a good mood that they lost the game.
Well, that's how that works.
But Jameis made sure he signed everybody's stuff, but Jackson did not. He was not very in a good mood.
One of the most competitive people I've ever met.
Well, it's kind of like if you get to that level, it's part
typically
It's typically
he doesn't hide it particularly well.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of people that aren't ultra competitive when your livelihood depends on winning and losing.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
there are people that hide it
that are better
than others.
Can compartmentalize it.
Yeah, he's not one of those people.
I didn't either. I was not. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I would go days without talking to people. So
yeah,
I get it.
So
all right,
we'll get rolling. Welcome to episode 314 of McCready and Siskey, powered by Rain Total Body Fuel. I'm Neal McCready, joined by Tyler Siskey here on this Thursday, October the 9th. Hard to believe it's already
How about that?
October the 9th.
Dude,
But
I got one turning 18 on Sunday.
Is that right?
How about that?
How about that? Yeah, Carson turned 19 this past Saturday.
Dude.
So
I'll have two. I will come Sunday, barring that we can make it between now and Sunday. Will now have raised two human beings from conception to legal adult stage.
how about that?
How about that?
I mean,
Got one more.
it's an accomplishment.
It is. This one, my middle one, the first two are really Aaron's children, my wife's.
Yep.
She's raised them all. My real parental skills will not come out until Knox becomes 18. I get hammered, man. My kids just kill me because they talk about this a lot because they feel like Jackson and Brock feel like they got asshole dad.
Yeah.
Like I was on their ass, no diddy. Like just like hardcore. And then, dude, third one.
That's like, this is where everybody, youngest ones.
I'm tired, boss.
Youngest ones get away with murder.
I'm tired.
I grew up in a different house than my youngest brother.
Yeah, I'm tired, boss. And I often get from both of my children, "Are you going to let him get away with that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" You're going to let him get away with that? I get that a lot from my older two.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. But every once in a while, the asshole comes out.
I don't think we were a lot different with Carson than we were the girls. I mean, there's a 4-year age gap. He had 4 years in the house by himself as the only child, which I don't know whether that was good or bad. It was probably for him. I don't know that I did any differently. I think he got extra attention from Laura, which probably wasn't always a good thing.
Yeah.
She wanted to baby him and know where he was and all that stuff, and I was less that way.
Yeah, I think my problem with Knox is I will address the issues. I'm just it takes me a little longer to get there.
Yeah,
and he's not smart enough to fix them on his own yet.
Yeah, so
he will get me to that point. And so there's like it's 0 to her age, man. It's like there's no in between. I'm either I don't care or I'm snapping, one or the other.
We're brought to you each and every show by our friends at Rain Total Body Fuel, 300 milligrams of natural caffeine, BCAAs, electrolytes, zero sugar. It's got what you need to push the limits and achieve your goals. Check them out on Instagram at Rain Body Fuel to learn more.
Neal, I'm rocking with the Thursday favorite here, the sour gummy worm. This is really good, by the way. This is my new favorite black can.
Okay.
This is my new favorite black can. Sour gummy worm. You can get it anywhere. As a matter of fact, I forgot to tell everybody this. On this, the gold tops right here. So that if you get a black rain, probably need to say this. If you get a black rain with the gold top, you can run the QR code right here on the back. They got a QR code where you can win awesome prizes.
How about that? You
can scan it, enter it if you get the ones with the gold top. So I got a whole garage full of them. All right, there's probably some in there too.
Probably so.
But you can scan the QR code. But Neal, how about this? The Kia of Meridian chat is already bumping. And guess what you can do there, Neal? Guess what you can do in there? You can tell the Trav to spin the wheel and win awesome prizes like a PS5, an Xbox, a TV, and more, because you can fall into big savings right now at Kia of Meridian. It's the perfect time to upgrade your ride with unbeatable deals at Kia of Meridian. Whether you're looking for a new car, truck, SUV, or certified pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everyone. 0% APR on the remaining 2025 Sorrentos. Huge discounts on the remaining 2024 inventory. They're also giving up to $3,000 off Kelly Blue Book on your trade-in. Come see the friendly, no-pressure sales team and our top-notch service department. Fall savings won't last long, so visit Kia Meridian today and drive away in your perfect car with your perfect deal. Give them a call, area code 601-483-6444. And also, don't forget that in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, that's right, the month of October, Kia Meridian will be donating $100 per car sold to Baptist Cancer Center in Meridian. So come join Kia Meridian, and you can not only support Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but you can spin the wheel and win awesome prizes. How about that?
How about that?
Neal also brought to you by the official RV dealer McCready Siskey, County Line Campers. Where's County Line Campers? Exit 38, I-10 in Gulfport, Mississippi. Gulfport is buzzing. The whole coast is buzzing this week because they got the Cruising the Coast weekend. And nobody celebrates local car culture quite like County Line Campers. While you're checking out those classic rides and chrome beauties, swing by County Line Campers. They've got a huge lineup of new and used RVs ready to roll for your next trip, from a luxury fifth wheel to a family-friendly travel trailer. And here's the best part. This week only, you can get up to $2,000 cash back on select new RVs. Whether you're trading in or buying for the first time, there's never been a better time to hit the road in style. So cruise down, take a look, and see why more folks are choosing County Line Campers than ever before. Visit them at countylinecampers.com or stop by this week at Cruising the Coast Week. How about that? How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about it?
Let's get rolling today. You scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Let's do it.
Not scared.
All right. A lot has happened, Neal, since our last show. A lot. It's like kind of. I sent you and Chase a cheat sheet in case y'all needed it for other stuff. Got that from a head coaching friend of ours. The NCAA center stuff. So the NCAA, first thing that there's a lot of confusion over some things. NCAA locked in their single portal window January 2nd to January the 16th. That's the 15-day window. And
that's the window that you can enter the portal.
That's it. You can enter the portal January the 2nd through January the 16th. One window only. Nobody's going to have a problem with that. Nobody. My favorite part of this, by the way, I got pissed off a couple of weeks ago on some guy. There's an ambulance chasing NIL lawyer out there. He's like the attorney that when you see like everything that happens.
Is this the one named after the planet?
No.
Okay.
Different one.
Okay.
Different one. He actually defends he goes against the NCAA for coaches usually.
Okay, good.
No, it's not Tom Marsh.
Okay, good. Because Tom seems to do a pretty good job.
No, it's a younger guy. He's like an ambulance chaser, and he's just trying to pile up his legal fees. And I'm like, come on, guy. Like, anyway. He seems to be popping up on my timeline all the time now because I quote tweeted him a few weeks ago. My fault. My fault.
Yeah.
All right. So
sometimes you borrow the trouble.
It's my fault. I'm the asshole.
I did it this week, just talking to myself on a podcast on a Monday morning. And
I saw you got Mississippi State fans pissed off at you, right?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
AJ's got Missouri fans mad at him. I've got Mississippi State fans mad at him. You've got Ole Miss fans mad at you.
No, I don't have Ole Miss fans mad at me. I have really old fucks that think that because they give so much money, since Jack gives so much money to the fucking Vault Society, that he names a fucking gate after his fucking dog.
Stop.
Who does that?
I got to hit the E. Stop.
Who does that?
I know.
I was actually mad until I realized that he was 74 and the other asshole was 77. And then I was like, I'm the asshole. I'm over here picking on old people. You know what I mean? Like, I felt bad. I mean, anyway, him and what's the other guy's name?
I don't know.
I do. His name's Bobby. He lives in Water Valley.
Move on.
77. Anyway. All right. So I didn't bring it up, by the way. I just responded.
2nd through the 16th, transfer portal window.
All right. Say the single portal window, January 2nd to the 16th. The one that's got everybody fired up is the have to wait. They also put this rule in there. If your coach is fired, normally you can get in the portal, right? Mm-hmm. They're now moved it to where you have to wait 5 days until after a new coach is hired. Okay. Getting a lot of people upset. They didn't want to read the fine print though, because there's the first thing that everybody was going after was, what if a school waits through the windows and all that, right? It's really not going to affect that, because if you go 30 days if a coach is not hired within 30 days, then the window automatically opens on day 31.
Right.
So they can't extend you out to where it's against you, if that makes sense.
So we'll use Arkansas for the example, right?
Okay.
Because they fired Sam Pittman September the 20, what would that have been? 20. Let's just call it the 28th.
Okay.
I don't remember the date. Call it that.
Yep. October 30th, it would open.
Okay.
Regardless. For that.
So it really doesn't impact anything.
Anybody.
So let's say Alaska Tech fires Johnny Johnson, the head coach, on December the 1st.
Okay.
Players have to wait till December the 6th before they could, or they have to wait till Alaska Tech hires a new coach.
Yeah, well, technically the portal window would open anyway. You know what I'm saying? January the 2nd.
Yeah, so they're still going to have an opportunity to get in the portal.
Yes.
They
So
just
it really
can't
doesn't
jump in the portal right away.
All this does is it gives whoever the new coach is a chance to talk to them before they go in the portal. That's what it does. But it's not going to affect the players negatively in any way.
Okay, I think that's a good rule.
I do too, but like they're going to fight it. They've already
of
said they're going to
course.
fight it, right? But it's like
Who is that? Who is they? Agents, attorneys, and stuff.
Attorneys and all that stuff.
Okay,
and okay. The same group that just is anything that comes out, it's legal.
This is where the big challenge is going to be, Tyler, for schools. I think is that these are super competitive people who all want to crush each other on Saturday, but at the same time, they have some common ground here. Like most coaches and ADs think this is smart.
Yeah.
And if they'll hold their ground, I think a lot of this stuff will become basically understood law. Not law, that's the wrong word, but understood rules that are generally honored. But it only is going to take one court case and one school that goes, I don't care. I need Billy Bob Smith on my team.
Yeah, the trick is, right, is like you go back and we've talked about this a long time ago, the House versus NCAA settlement. That was a 5-year argument and it never even went to court. You know what I mean? It got settled. Like, I think we're in this period for a little while until how long does the court case and the injunctions and stuff have to, you know, that's the trick. Am I naive enough to think this is not going, that some judge somewhere is going to throw an injunction? No. But I also don't know how long does that take. We're definitely not going to have it. It's not going to affect this year. Is it going to be in time to affect next year?
But you understand my point? This is where the schools could conspire without conspiring.
They could, and it goes back to the CSC, the College Sports Commission, right? And now there's some pushback on that. It's just, at the end of the day, it's changed, but we've just kicked the can to buy some time. And in my opinion, I think by the time there's not going to be another period without it being separate. I think that's coming across in the next few years before we go. We're not going to have another 5-year window of uncertainty and then this is going to be the new rule. I think there's going to be, before we have another court case that's like House versus NCAA kind of magnitude, I think there will be a whole different set of rules and collective bargaining. My opinion.
I am an insurance guy when I travel. One of my brothers is in insurance underwriting, and I know just enough about his job so that if I'm sitting at a bar by myself and I don't want people to mess with me, and they say, what do you do? I'm like, I'm in insurance underwriting, and they leave you alone right away.
That's a good idea.
Oh, it is.
I like that. What's another IRS agent?
No, because then they might get pissy at you.
Oh, that's true.
Like I want to be like boring. Like it's my way of when I'm boring. If you tell someone I'm a sports writer, it's over. You're done.
Yeah, don't mention anything about sports.
Done, because then people don't understand what you do. So they go, well, what do you do? I'm like, I cover Ole Miss. So you work for Ole Miss? I don't work for Ole Miss. And now they want you explain it, and they don't understand it. So you cheer for Ole Miss? I don't. And then they look at you, and now I can tell the way they're looking at you, you're not what they thought you were, and now they don't like you. And it's like, you didn't even need to talk to me. This could have all been avoided. I'm just sitting here drinking a beer, looking at my phone, eating a hamburger, and you could have left me alone. But now I'm the asshole, and it's all your fault.
I love it.
So when they say, "What do you do?" I'm in insurance.
Yeah,
insurance underwriting.
I like that. I got to find it. I need to just start saying that anybody that I get introduced to, I work in software. I wouldn't be lying.
Yeah. See, and then they're like, "Oh, you code," and you could, something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
Got a guy that does it for me. It's real good. All right. Be interesting to get your take on this. There's a lot. I will say this. Probably the most popular rule that was that went into effect among coaching staffs per sources is starting November the 1st, Neal.
Okay.
That's like in 21 days.
Yep.
All players, coaches, and staff can now gamble on professional sports.
Okay.
A lot of coaches are excited about that.
Yeah.
Shout out to one coach in particular who said, "Hey, when November 1st gets here, shoot me that link, that betonline.ag link." One particular coach. I thought that was great. Yeah. So, but look, I get it. Like, it is what it is. There's people on both sides of that aisle, and it is what it is.
The sports betting thing?
Yes, it is what it is.
There's no reason that a college coach or a college player can't bet on professional sports.
I think it should.
I mean, whatever.
I think as long as you're, in my opinion, again, I don't not mad enough about it to argue with it about it. I don't care enough to argue with it.
I'm in the same boat. I don't have
as long as it's not their sport. I don't even care if they bet. I wouldn't care if a college football player bet on a college basketball game.
Yeah.
I don't care as long as it's not their sport. Now you start betting, and that's when you get issues. But anyway, all right. I thought this was a very good rule. A lot of high school coaches will be excited about this. Your first written offer is moved. The date is moved from August the 1st to November the 15th
of the senior
year.
Oh, I like that.
I like that because there's a lot of, it doesn't get talked about enough. I get text about it all the time. Players that are getting these offers on August the 1st are not doing very well in their high school senior year. There's a lot of focus that gets transferred. So I'm good on that.
Yeah, I like that.
And then the last one, oh no, there's two more. I got one my brother-in-law wants to bring up. Corporate ads are going to be starting in January, I think is what they've got.
On jerseys, right?
On jerseys. Okay.
Yep. You
make the sport about money. It is what it is. As my man Neal McCready likes to say.
You know, I watch a lot of NBA. NBA teams have corporate patches. I think all of them at this point have a corporate patch. Yeah. Maybe there's one team that doesn't, but
baseball does.
I don't. Yeah, the Cubs have the Motorola patch on the side. I don't even notice it anymore. I mean, the Thunder. I watch the Thunder pretty much every game, and they have the Loves travel thing. It's fine.
That would be a great trivia. Like
we've done it before, and I get like.
Can you remember?
I get like 5 out of 30 because and that's the point.
Yeah,
you don't notice them; they're fine
unless you're a fan of them.
And if they bring in money, what difference does it make?
Yeah. Like the Braves are Quikrete. They got, but the only complaint that I have, and I don't know if this is even possible to deal with. The only complaint that I do have is I've always been. I am not a uniform snob. But it would be awesome for the patches, like if you could get something close to your color scheme.
Yeah.
Like the Braves are Quikrete, so it's yellow and they're blue, red, and white, right? You know what I'm saying? Like if they could get something that kind of blends in a little bit or makes it look nice. But anyway. All right, and then this has been my favorite. My brother-in-law is trying to get us to do this, by the way. He thinks this would be a great idea for the show.
Okay.
So the College Sports Commission has launched their basically what we're calling the snitch line. And so shout out to my brother-in-law. He literally has this whole proposal. He went on this whole thing. It's like you and Neal should open up a snitch line and listen to them and then play the recordings on the air. He said that would be great. It'd be gold.
I don't hate that.
It's a good idea.
I don't hate that at all.
Yeah, that's going to go very well. Per someone that got to see somebody tweet out, if you have any complaints about us, email compliance@olemiss.edu. I can only imagine what the phone calls are like on the snitch line. So what it is basically if you have any complaints about how someone else is trying to cheat the cap, okay, you call into the snitch line. All right, and so I can only imagine. And I'm not going to out their name by any stretch of the imagination, but there was our compliance people here at Ole Miss. Getting them to talk about the actual emails that came through on that compliance was gold. You know, you would have, it was almost like 500 to 1 of actual like people either making up complete things or just F you, man, or eat shit. You know, like it's just a whole like.
Man.
So I'm sure the snitch line is going to go great.
I'm
sure it's going to go great.
Some poor sap's got to sort through that.
Ugh. hate it for him.
And there'll be days that it'll be funny, and there'll be days that he or
He's just-
she's just gonna be like, oh my God.
What am I doing?
Because after a while, you've heard it all.
I bet. Well, they're about to.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is there's going to be things that are completely made up that they're going to have to spend time investigating. You know what I mean? I don't think they know how many just random people are going to call that number. Anyway, all right, brother, what is going on in Chapel Hill, North Carolina?
Oh, I mean, I'll be happy to answer the question.
I mean,
A very old man who got really bad advice and who is, look, I've pissed a lot of people off with this.
have you?
Yes, I am shocked that the following is a hot take.
Okay, I don't know what you've pissed people off about.
Belichick is what, 74?
I don't know. I'll look it up while you're talking. He's in his 70s.
His girlfriend is, I think, 25, 26 years old.
I have no idea. He is 73 years old.
Okay, 73. I think she's mid-20s.
What's her name?
I can't remember.
I just typed it. I knew it was. They had it. She is 24.
Okay. So he is 49 years older than her.
Okay.
Okay. I'm shocked that this is a hot take. Because to me, this is common sense.
Okay.
If I see a man in his 70s who is with a woman in her 20s, I immediately go, he's insane. He's not there anymore. He's gone.
You think he's insane?
Absolutely. Completely wrecked mentally. Look, he had his moment, but it's gone. He's off the cliff because, I mean, let's all just be serious here. If you got kids in the car, now's a good time to shut this off. And I'm gonna be
Not before I said all the F words earlier, but now.
I mean,
But now.
the damage has been done. I'm not going to pour.
Now's the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't care what medication you go find. All right. I'm being serious for a minute.
Okay, I'll try not to laugh.
In your mid-70s, that's just not going to be the driving force in your life. It's just not. Mid-20s, sure. Mid-30s, yeah. Mid-40s, starting to, and after a while, it doesn't have the total control over you that it had when you were 19. All right?
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be a kid.
He's gone. And someone at North Carolina went, all right, here's this guy. Yeah, Hall of Fame coach. Won lots of Super Bowls. He hasn't coached college in forever. And the girl that is with him, literally controlling his every movement, is 50 years younger than him and not related to him. I mean, I would have been in the back going, red flag. I mean, you know, you go to the beach, and when you walk out on the beach and the current's super dangerous, and they have the double red flags on the beach, it's like, don't get in this water. You can still get in the water, but they're telling you, hey, when you do this, it's not going to go well. There were red flags flapping in the breeze in that meeting room in Chapel Hill, and they ignored it. I blamed them. Like all the people that are ripping Belichick for not doing this. No, this is on you guys for hiring him. You walked into this. You knew this was a total disaster, and all you had to see was the 24-year-old girl. I have a 24-year-old daughter. If she walked into our house with a 73-year-old man, I would know that he was nuts and she was insane. Hey, Mom, Dad, this is my boyfriend. He's 74. No, that's insanity. And we can all do the, yeah, man, good for you, man, go get it. He's in his 70s. He ain't getting it. And if he does, it's like 12 seconds once every 2 weeks. What are we talking about? Crawford, thank you for the super chat. Got engaged this past weekend. Now the fiance is stressing about the wedding already. any way to get her to take a breather and enjoy it for a few days? No. No, Crawford. It's over for you.
Next segment brought to you by Coldwater State Farm.
Yeah. I mean, Crawford, no. She's in wedding plan mode now, and all you can do is just take a seat somewhere in the back and pray for the best. All right? Just say yes as much as possible.
Oh.
No, you're done, man. I mean, no. Just try to no. I mean, I hate to be that way, but Crawford's done. I mean, she's turned the page. She's into wedding plan. And right now you're just a prop for the however the next many months or whatever. You just do the best you can, man. You knew what you were getting into.
I had no idea that was going to get you so fired up. All right.
Justin, thank you for the super chat. He says, don't let the blankety blank Cubbies win another game.
Let's go, Justin. Let's go. Hey, shout out to Justin. I would also like to, if you don't mind passing this message around the clubhouse, I would like to publicly thank the Cubbies for cashing my parlay yesterday. I had the Tigers and the Cubbies money line parlay last night. And the Cubbies came out, got hot. Let's go. Let's go, Cubs. Let's go, Cubs.
I will say this
the boys
now,
said thank you.
if I'm Milwaukee, if I'm the Brewers, I get it done tonight. I don't want to go back to Game 5 where the
Cubbies are winning tonight.
I don't want to go back.
Telling you.
Well, if the Cubs beat Peralta tonight with probably Matthew Boyd and Colin Ray,
we're going to have the W flags flying
and a hodgepodge of stuff, boy, the pressure is all on Milwaukee in a fifth game.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Seriously, you don't want to go back and do that. I'll tell you what. I remember in 2016, Cubs and Giants. The Cubs had won the first 2 games, and the Giants took Game 3, and Game 4 started looking weird, like it was going to go to the Giants. And I can remember going, "Oh my God, a Game 5 back at Wrigley. Everyone's going to be tight as a drum."
Weird things happen.
Weird thing. If I'm the Brewers,
well, I'm sure they're going to try to win.
Yeah, but you understand my point.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like that you know where that comes from. It's it was 2004. The Yankees had a 3-0 lead in the ALCS over the Red Sox. And Dan Shaughnessy
is that the bloody sock? Is that bloody sock?
That series, but after Game 3, Dan Shaughnessy wrote a column in the Boston Globe where he says the Red Sox are frauds.
Ooh.
And Kevin Millar confronted Shaughnessy before Game 4 with like, "Hey, you come on." And Shaughnessy's like, "You're better than this."
Justin says it's over if they win tonight. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Justin.
How about that?
Come in here with some swag. Like my man Neal's gonna stay up late tonight. Now he's freaking in.
Shaughnessy said, "Y'all are better than this," and they kind of worked it out. Millar respected Shaughnessy. He's a really good columnist. And look, if you're gonna write that, right? Here's the thing: if you write "you guys are frauds," the next day you have to be front and center. You have to be there. You have to be accountable. Like if someone writes that the Cubs are frauds in Chicago, that Justin Steele's not going to like that.
No.
But he will respect the guy at least a little bit if the next day he's there, standing there where Justin Steele can walk up to him and go, "What do you mean frauds? Man, come on." Right?
Yep.
Well, so anyway, they had that conversation. And by the end of it, Shaughnessy and Millar, they were cool. I mean, Millar knew, hey, we've underachieved. And he goes, "Don't let us win the night." And then he kind of kept going. He goes, "We win the night. We get Petey in Game 5. Me and Pedro Martinez. Get Schilling in Game 6. And you get to a Game 7 and anything can happen."
We threw in Game 7. Wakefield?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But that was the whole the impetus of that was that. That was that conversation. It was a really fascinating deal. And sure enough, the Red Sox barely won Game 4, but they won it. Then they won Game 5. They won Game 6 from the Bloody Sock game, and they won Game 7, and they ended up winning the World Series.
Ain't no doubt.
How about that? Did you realize that? They were down 3-0. They were and 3-0, and Dave Roberts stole second base to get the tying run.
Yeah.
Had he been thrown out, and it was close, they'd have been done. The Yankees would have swept them. That's sometimes in sports, the beauty of sports, I think.
Lowe.
Huh?
He said Derek Lowe.
Derek Lowe.
Yeah.
The beauty of sports is sometimes the margin between a championship and getting eliminated in the DS is like razor thin.
Yeah, no doubt. Last thing on this North Carolina deal, and this is kind of where I think it was going yesterday. Yesterday was a weird deal. They had a reporter came out and said that they were negotiating like buyouts and trying to talk about exit strategies. And then the night ended with him saying he was committed to North Carolina, Bubba Cunningham saying he was committed to Bill Belichick. Just a weird day. I will tell you where I think this is headed, though. And you saw a little bit about this.
Okay.
If I was Bill Belichick, which I'm not, when I came to the staff meeting today, I'd be like, "Hey guys, any loose ends we got, we need to dot our I's and cross our T's when it comes to NCAA rules.
Because if they can get him for calls, he's gone.
They get him for anything, they're gonna. That's the thing. If I've seen it happen to 3 coaches, one who's been on our show, another one who hasn't. I have. He wouldn't be the first coach that they've tried to avoid a buyout by turning themselves in.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So I'd be dotting I's and crossing T's when it comes to that. Just would be my life advice.
My advice to North Carolina is pay the man, negotiate a buyout, pay him, cut your losses, and just admit you made a mistake.
Yeah,
you made a mistake. It happens. I mean, sometimes you just make a mistake. Now, this mistake was totally avoidable. And when people in North Carolina go, we shouldn't pay for this. Yes, you should. You hired an obviously checked out. What was it, a publicity stunt? What were they thinking? Were they thinking that in this NFL model that this NFL staff would come in and put together? I don't understand the logic. I would have been in the back of the room. No, I'm totally serious when I say this. He's dating a girl 50 years younger than him. There are all sorts of issues. There are red flags everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
But somebody did that macho thing of, look at him, man. Like, hey, look at that. Like, in all seriousness.
I've just got my composure back. I just got it back. I'm about to lose it again.
I mean, all right, I'm going to do it real quick, and then we'll move on. When people do the whole, yeah, man, it was all night long. I'm like, okay, first of all, no, it wasn't. And second of all, when you're 74, it ain't all night long. So what the hell do you talk about when when it's not all night long? Her favorite influencers on Instagram? Hey, where's my Metamucil? You got any more of those Tums? I mean, there's nothing to talk about. They're not even in the same world. I mean, she says, hey, have you heard Bad Bunny? And he's like, where? What? I mean, come on. I mean, the warning sign's just flapping in the breeze.
I don't even know how to follow that. All right. You good?
I mean, I'm fine. Okay. I'm totally serious. I just would have been like, come on.
All right. I got one more thing before we get to Make It Rain picks. All right, I'm back.
Real quick, that's I let you catch your advice. That's life advice presented by where's Cole's? Cole Walters Insurance. He's licensed in auto, home, life, health, business, pet insurance for the whole state of Georgia. Contact Cole at 706-525-7850. ColeWaltersInsurance.com. States of Alabama and Georgia. There's your life advice. When you're in your 70s, don't date a woman in her 20s. Stop. Just stop.
All right. Last thing.
That's life advice.
That's life advice. Thank you.
Don't.
All right. Last thing I want to talk about before we get to Make It Rain picks. I didn't like this. Thought it was a weird way to spend your week in articles that you write. Not about you, but The Athletic wrote an article about Arch Manning.
Yeah, I thought this was in poor taste.
Weird bust article.
It bothered me.
I'm gonna say this. And if you've been following our show or any TikTok live or anything like that, you didn't get it from this show. All of the same people, here's where I'm at with it. The same people that are on Arch Manning about he's a bust and this and that, he's not very good, this and that, and blah, 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 blah. These are the same exact people that a year ago were complaining why he was the backup and why wasn't he playing instead of Quinn Ewers. It's the exact same people. The exact same people that were going, put Arch in, take Quinn Ewers out. The same people that were doing that. Arch never, to my knowledge, I've never saw Arch go somewhere and go, I'm the best quarterback in the country.
No.
I never saw him do that.
He never did.
And
in fact,
he was the other way.
In fact, at the SEC Media Days, when he was asked about the Heisman stuff, he goes, guys, I've only played, and he named how many plays. And he's like, I've got a lot to prove. I mean, he's been total. This is unfair.
I mean, I get it if he was like,
you want to say that
talking shit, but
yeah, he didn't.
I don't know, man. I don't like this one.
No, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. This is
the same people that are bitching are the same people who built him up.
Well, and look, I mean, are there benefits from being a Manning? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, of course. But I feel like I'm giving life advice again. You don't get to choose how the whole, you don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
It'd be cool if it did.
I mean, there's this conception thing, and then it happened, and it's out of your control. Now, he from all accounts, he's been a great kid.
Yeah.
He's been totally modest. He handled his recruiting in a very low-key way when he could have easily hyped it up, and everyone would have been there. He didn't do any of that. He didn't lead schools on in recruiting. He was really good about it. He got it. He's a first-year starter, and right now he's playing like a first-year starter.
Yeah.
You want to criticize his football, fine. But calling him a bust as a sophomore? What are we doing? I mean, what is that? What is that even about?
And then for the fans that don't know, I mean, if you should know, he doesn't take any money from Texas. He actually said, spend your NIL money and go get other players. He didn't. He's getting real NIL because of his name.
Because he has real value. And people get upset about the glasses ad and stuff. And look, the SEC Shorts had some fun with it, and that's fine. But are you really going to criticize a kid? Because if you are, hear me out. If you're going to criticize a kid for taking legitimate NIL, then you have to criticize all kids for taking legitimate NIL. Are we going to do that? Because the answer to that is no, and nor should we. If Warby Parker, is that the name of it? The company comes to him and they said, we would like something like that, would like for you to endorse our glasses, and he says, okay. That's a legitimate business deal.
Yeah.
He taped the ads, everything.
Yeah.
He has two uncles who combined won 4 Super Bowls, one of whom is in the Hall of Fame, and the other one is on the border of the Hall of Fame and will probably get in the Hall of Fame. One of his brothers is one of the most famous quarterbacks in the history of the game, and the other is basically the face of the New York Giants franchise.
And a Hall of Famer.
I mean, come on. And his grandfather is, in some ways, the grandfather of college football.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was...
It's an unfair level of treatment to him, Tyler.
I think if it was somebody else, like you look at, if somebody's been very boastful about how good they are, and then, okay, we'll have a different conversation, but at no point in time has he done anything but the right thing. But anyway, that's just me. All right.
Davis, I did not call anyone fat. That is not something I would do because I'm so conscious about being fat that I would never call someone fat, because when someone calls me fat, it freaks me out. So no. I didn't, and I don't know. I know they're talking about Brian and the thing. I don't know Brian. I have nothing against Brian. I hope Brian has a wonderful weekend. I have no. Brian Haydad covers Mississippi State. He's apparently upset at what I said. For the record, I didn't report anything. A report means
I missed all of this.
I would have written it. I would have tweeted it. I didn't. I just said, hey, I've kind of heard this, and I said, if you asked me to prove it, I couldn't.
Oh,
literally, that's the extent of it, and that upset people, and that's okay. It's fine. Be upset. If being upset at me makes you feel better, good. Be upset. Take all the shots you want. I don't care. Say all the things you want to about me. I don't care. It's fine. Say anything you want. Just leave. As long as, you know my deal. Say anything you want about me. Just leave my family out of it. They didn't ask for it. Just talk about me. You want to call me bald? I'm bald. You want to call me fat? I'm kind of overweight right now, but I'm working on it. You want to call me whatever you want? Call me whatever. It's fine. Whatever.
You know what else?
I hope Jeff Lebby stays at Mississippi State for 30 years and wins championships. But if he doesn't, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. If he does, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I don't care. On any personal level.
And you know what? If you're serious, though, if you're really serious about your health,
yeah.
If you're really serious about it,
yeah.
And you don't
prime,
and you don't have time to go to a doctor,
right.
And you don't like those confusing lab reports.
You just want to do something.
You just want to do something
anonymously, kind of quietly. Yeah.
You should listen up. Prime is a modern at-home lab testing kit that puts you in control. You can order your kit at getprime.com. That's GETPRYM.com. You can collect your sample from home in just a few minutes. And you can get clear, personalized results right to your private dashboard. There's no needles, there's no waiting room, and there's no hassle. Whether you're checking your hormones, your energy levels, your metabolism, just your overall wellness, Prime makes it fast, easy, and actionable. And if you need support, guess what? Prime's going to get you hooked up with the right clinics that can guide you on your next steps, like peptides, protocols, and real strategies to help you feel your best. It's simple and powerful, and it works for your partner too, with panels for both men and women. So even better, how about this? How about that? You can go to Get Prime right now, GETPRYM.com. The link is actually on the bio there, in the Twitter bio. You can go check that out on the old Twitter machine. You can go right now, and whatever kit you put in your checkout cart, if you put the promo code MPW, guess what, Neal?
What's that?
They're going to give you 20% off.
No way.
That's right. So go to getprime.com today. We're also brought to you by Thompson's Paint and Body Shop. They're a real family-owned body shop in the heart of Saraland, Alabama. They're not some corporate chain pretending to care.
No.
They're located right there in the heart of Saraland, Alabama.
Right there in lower Alabama, L.A.
They're just a few miles off of I-65 and Exit 13. Thompson's has served all customers from the Gulf Coast, from Biloxi to Pensacola, from Gulf Shores to Demopolis. So it doesn't matter where you're located. Give Thompson's a call at area code 251-675-0884, or you can check them out on their website at thompsonsbodyshop.com. And what are you going to get? You're not going to get some random operator answering the phone.
No.
You can get Don Jr. or Matthew Thompson.
Not going to get some guy from India or Thailand or
You're
Pakistan
getting Don or Don Jr. or Matthew Thompson. They're going to answer the phone, and they're going to get you taken care of.
Yep.
They're going to take care of you. It doesn't matter if your wife drives like mine and she hits everything living. That's not a human being. Let me say that. Anything with four legs will find a way to my wife's car. And when she does, I'll call Thompson's, and guess what? Don's going to take care of your boy. He's going to get me all fixed up. They've been in business for over 35 years, fixing cars and the kind of care that you can only get from a family that lives in the same community that you do. So check them out at thompsonsbodyshop.com.
How about that?
How about that? You know what time it is?
Time to make it rain. It's Thursday.
It's time for Make It Rain Thursday. Now, as always, the official betting partner of McCready and Siskey is betonline.ag. That's right, betonline.ag. Neal is going to put in the YouTube chat, he is going to put the link. If you would like to wager on games and you would like to sign up and get $250 of free bets or a 50% crypto bonus, which is what I use, click that link, sign up, get your deposit in, and get the betting. If you want to bet with Make It Rain Thursday. Here we go. Going into this week. How about that? Going into this week, Neal. Neal is on fire. Neal is 36-25 plus 12.9 units. I am 33-28 plus 7.3 units. So Neal has a 5.6 unit lead going into this weekend. It looks like it will be just me and Neal in this competition because our third person is probably going to have to come Monday, probably going to have to step out. We'll readdress that Monday afternoon.
In a world where I lose, this is my grounds for appeal right here. I just want to make that noted. Hey, Tom Mars, if you're watching, this is where we start.
Exhibit 1A.
We start our appeal right here. Exhibit A, the rules changing on October the 9th.
It was under that act of God clause, though. Under the act of God
I
clause.
don't remember that clause.
Yeah. This was not.
I remember Santa Claus more than I remember that clause.
All right, Neal, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, I'm going. I've been doing well staying out of the SEC, but
Okay.
this week I'm kind of getting in it on a couple of games because there's a couple of games I really like.
Okay.
Tennessee, back in the saddle there in Knoxville. 4:15 Eastern, 3:15 Central. Entertaining Bobby Petrino and the Arkansas Razorbacks. It's been 2 weeks of tumult in Fayetteville.
It's a big word.
2 weeks of
How do you spell that?
Tumult. Tumult.
Okay.
2 weeks of firing a coach, firing the defensive coordinator, firing some assistants, bringing in new people. Here's the problem. They brought in a lot of new people. None of them play.
They don't. Not the last time I checked.
And
are you
guys
doing
are
you doing it? Are you doing it?
Absolutely doing it. It's 12.5 points in Tyler. It's not enough.
Wow.
Give me Tennessee minus 12.5. The Vols are good. The Vols can score. Josh Heupel's offense is going to be humming against this defense. I'm sure they're going to throw some new things at him. I'm sure that Arkansas will come out and play hard and blah, blah, blah. But give me the Vols.
All right, Neal. I'm actually staying away from that game. I don't know, just the uncertainty. I don't know. I know they're going to be rolling on offense with Bobby P. I think they'll get that going a little bit, particularly in the passing game with Tennessee. But I'm interested to see how Tennessee attacks. What changes? How do they come out at the start of the game and things like that? I'm just staying away from it just from the uncertainty. All right, Neal, I was telling you.
I will say this. In that game, I don't hate the over. I don't even know what the hell it is, but I don't hate
like
the
69.5, 68.
They
it's way up there.
They could get there.
It's way up there.
They could get there.
It's way up there.
Yeah.
Damn near 70 points. All right, Neal, I was telling you before the show, I had not been on Twitter in a couple of days. And I opened up my Twitter this morning, and I realized something today, Neal.
Yes.
I realized something. We've been doing the show, 3 years? Is that how long? I don't even know.
Yeah.
About 3 years?
3 years.
And in 3 years of having...
Or is this our 4th year?
I think we're starting year 4.
This is the 4th year of the competition because I've lost it 3 years in a row. Right?
All right. We went to
Boise, Alaska, Talladega. Yeah, this is year 4.
This is start of year 4. So, but 3 years for sure we've been doing the show. 3 years and change. And in the course of 3 years and change, Cole Catalano, who is our producer, who does all of our social media,
the great, talented Cole Catalano,
the man, the myth, the legend himself,
yes,
is the only Missouri fan I think that's ever graced our chat.
That's true.
Like we've had
one more, one of Gabe DeArmond's Power Mizzou guys,
and Gabe.
Yeah.
I forgot about Gabe, but I don't count Gabe.
No, we've had one of his guys that subscribe to him follows our show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 3 counting Gabe.
Okay.
And so I opened up Twitter and realized that they do exist. The Missouri fans do exist. Missouri fans very upset at AJ.
Very.
That he did not know Ahmad Hardy's name.
Boy, it's a good thing you're not running for office in
don't have to get any votes there.
Missouri, that's a losing battle.
He mispronounced Bo Perbula's name.
He did.
They didn't like that. They didn't like that. And just very upset. I'm talking about coming out of everywhere. And I sent AJ, I sent him a couple of the tweets,
Yeah.
And I sent him the Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is that? They come out of nowhere. Missouri fans very chirpy all of a sudden. They've woken up. They're alive, and they are hosting the Alabama Crimson Tide at 11 a.m. on Saturday morning, fresh out of college game day. And the Alabama Crimson Tide is favored by 3 points, Neal. And you know what? I listened to those Missouri fans. I did. I listened to them. And I think they got a reason to be swaggy. They're 5-0. They got Eli Drinkowitz. Then the Missouri Tigers playing well. But, Neal, guess what?
What's that?
It's not enough. Give me the Alabama Crimson Tide -3 in Como. I don't welcome to the SEC. Welcome to the fandom, Missouri. Welcome. Like here's real talk. I think I want to give credit because we only do 2 shows a week now, so we got a lot of shit to cover. I think Alabama has found, I mentioned it briefly the other day. I think Alabama in the last 2 weeks has found an identity on offense.
I do too.
I'll
just go ahead and tell you.
Go ahead.
I'll knock out my second one right here. I've got Alabama -3 at Missouri.
Shit.
I think Alabama wins.
But here's the deal: is Alabama, they're not running the ball particularly well, like on the perimeter, but they're running direct runs. And what it's doing, though, is it's forcing people to stop the run, and it's helping out Ty Simpson in the passing game. I think they haven't. I think when you look at Missouri running the football,
that was not the Joker.
No, that was not the Joker. They have Missouri can run the football, but Alabama's issue stopping the run is more about run fits than the ability to stop the run.
Yeah.
And so they can, if they mentally show up, like it's more mental than it is physical. I think they're there this weekend. I think Alabama doesn't just win this game. I think I'm rolling with AJ here. I think they run away with it.
Oh wow!
Give me Alabama. This will be. I know Cole like the back of my hand. Cole's clipping this, and it'll be on social media. And then when Missouri wins, I'll just get shit on for 3 days.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Missouri fans. I deserve it. But give me Alabama -3. I think Alabama wins big in Columbia.
Okay. What's your second pick?
My second pick.
Yeah, because I had Alabama.
All right. All right, Neal. There's a game in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, the Red River
Shootout. The Oklahoma Sooners are taking on Arch Manning.
It does look like it'd be a fun game to go to.
Yeah, it would be. I've never been.
Yeah. At the fairgrounds.
At the fairgrounds, the Cotton Bowl. Oklahoma is underdogs now by 1.5 points. Oklahoma is plus 1.5 versus Texas. And Neal?
Yes.
It's too much. Give me the Oklahoma Sooners plus 1.5. I think Oklahoma wins this game outright. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, it obviously would help if John Mateer played, but I don't think he's going – if he plays, he's not going to be 100%, all that stuff. But here's the thing. I think for Texas to win this game, I think Hawkins has to give them the ball a couple of times. So if Oklahoma can play a clean game on offense, he's going to see a lot of man coverage. He's probably going to struggle a little bit in the passing game. But if they can get him going any way that they can find to get him going, and I like Arbuckle. I think he's a good coach. I think Oklahoma wins this game outright. I think Texas is going to have a tough time scoring. I'm going to go over under sacks. I think Oklahoma gets 4.5. I put the line at 4.5. I think Oklahoma controls this game and they win in Dallas this weekend.
I tend to agree with that. It's not one of my picks, but yes, I tend to agree with you that the wrong team's favored here.
And this is a Mateer reaction, right? So I think Oklahoma's a better team. But there you go, Texas fans. I'll look forward to seeing you in the chat too. All right. So it's your turn, third pick.
All right. I'm going to the Big Ten.
Okay.
I don't think Iowa's very good. But they're better than Wisconsin, who's bad. Like, they're bad. I don't know. I don't know what happened with the whole Luke Fickell thing, but it didn't work. Give me Iowa, who can actually score some points here and there. Iowa -3 at Wisconsin. Give me the Hawkeyes to win on the road and cover a small line.
I almost went the opposite on that one.
Okay.
I didn't. The only reason is exactly what you just said. Low-scoring games, I think that this more fits Wisconsin's style.
Right.
You know, that's the only thing I think they got a chance. They struggle in shootout games. All right, Neal. My third game. I'm staying all up in the conference. The Florida Gators are traveling to College Station, Texas.
Oh.
Texas A&M is favored by 7.5 points. Neal, guess what?
It's not enough.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Give me the Florida Gators on the road in College Station, Texas at plus 7.5. I will be honest with you. If it was 6.5, I probably wouldn't touch it.
Yeah.
That's a big half point for your boy. I think this is a low scoring game. Like this is clockwork orange game of the week here. Okay. I think both offenses are going to struggle moving the football. Texas A&M may win this game. But 7.5 is a lot of points. And then look, Florida, if Florida wins this game, it's rinse and repeat from last week. I think the critical thing for Florida, the difference in Florida from what's occurred before last week and this week is twofold. One, they were able to keep against a good defense. They were able to keep Lagway clean. Okay,
Yep.
no sacks.
Yeah,
and it's funny how
he looked a little healthier too.
He looked better. He's still dinged up. He was limping, but
he's limping around.
It's kind of funny how you throw the ball better when you're protected. That's kind of how that works. He had a good day statistically. He still sprayed a little bit, still a little dinged up. And then he had this guy named Dallas Wilson. And that changed everything for them offensively, keeping him upright and having a new fresh toy to play with. That's their path to victory. I don't know if they can do it, but I like them keeping it within 2 scores. Give me Florida plus 7.5 on the road at Texas A&M.
Interesting. Boy, that'll be nerve-wracking for A&M if they're looking up and here's the Gators.
Well, you know how good Florida is on defense, right?
Oh, yeah, they're very good.
Well, we go back and like look at the Auburn-Texas A&M game. It was 16-10 game. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah, no, I know.
It's good defenses in this league can keep it. I'm going to take the underdog with the Clockwork Orange games.
I like Marcel Reed, the kid. His dad's a great guy. I'd rather have Lagway to win one game.
I think they both got their issues. Like, here's the thing with Reed. Reed's running that offense very well, but he'll spray it now. He'll spray it. He gets his hand up underneath the ball a little bit and sells it. He will spray it. He'll give it to you every once in a while. But A&M is a good team, one, because they got good players. But I think the difference in this A&M team and the one in the past, because I think we're all looking, hey, why are they doing so good? I think this team is a balanced team. Like, they're good on defense, but they're also give you enough on offense to prepare for, and they can beat you. They can run the football. They can throw it. They got really good skill players. I like A&M is like the team that's not going to really do anything overly sexy, but they're a tough team to beat. And I think you got to be on top of your shit to beat them. But I do like Florida plus 2 scores.
I think this game is tonight. Louisiana Tech.
Yes, Kennesaw State.
Heading to Kennesaw State. The Dogs.
I have them in a teaser.
The Dogs are a 6-point favorite.
It's 5.5, actually. If you want to take it, I bet it earlier.
Sure.
I'll give it to you.
You know, I don't know what happened at Louisiana Tech the last few years. But I know this year they went out and got a bunch of Bearcats. You know, people talk about culture, chemistry. There's no culture like Ruston Bearcat football culture. I'm just telling you. Okay, none. I can't prove this, but I've heard that Bear Bryant studied Ruston Bearcat football before he.
I heard but you know the real story behind it, right? When he left Junction, he stopped by Ruston.
Stopped in Ruston.
Yeah. That's where he got it from. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised to hear it.
That's fact.
I'm not surprised to hear it.
There's a plaque outside of Ruston Highway on that. Right off I-10. I-20, actually.
Just give me the Dogs. Dogs minus 5.5 at Kennesaw State. Getting a dub. Nash Vandiver is a Kennesaw alum. I'm technically a Louisiana Tech alum. I have 12 hours of semester credit. That makes me an alum. Did you know that?
I did not.
You don't have to have a degree from a place to be an alum.
All right. My fourth game. I'm debating on this one. I got 2. Are you playing that bottom one or no?
Yeah, I was gonna do it.
Okay.
For fun.
All right. My fourth one, Neal. Give me America's team. # America's team. The Clemson Tigers are traveling to Boston to take on Boston College. Clemson is 13.5-point favorites, and it's not enough. Give me America's team. I'm back. We're back. America's team is back. Give me the Clemson Tigers to blow the doors off of Boston College. I'm going to say they win by 20 points. Give me Clemson minus 13.5 at Boston College. Neal, it is time for your 5th game. Where'd Neal go? Who the hell are you?
Tyler.
Joker! Whoa!
Hello, Tyler.
What's up, Joker?
You're never here when I'm here. It's amazing.
Oh, I usually take a bathroom break and you always hop in. Where did Neal go? He had to go take a piss?
I don't know where he went. Handsome fella, I'll tell you that. He looks a lot like that Vanderbilt football coach. I like him a lot. That Clark Lee, good-looking fella. You noticed him? Handsome guy
He,
walking the
he,
sideline.
he is a good-looking dude. No,
He looks
diddy.
a lot like Neal.
Yeah, as long as they don't have
Good-looking fella.
the baby oil and all that stuff, he's a good-looking dude.
Well,
Good luck.
I got sent to Ames, Iowa this week.
Ames, Iowa.
Ames, Iowa,
Okay.
beautiful town.
Okay.
Beautiful place, just lovely. You like my hair?
It's been, it's
I
been a
like
while.
to play with my hair when I'm doing the show.
It's been a
I like
while.
to kind of pull the hair back, look at it, and toss it around. It's nice to have hair.
It's kind of freaking me out a little bit, to be honest.
Nice to have hair, I'll tell you that. People that have hair take it for granted.
They do.
They really do. It's one of the things I really like about Clark Lee. He doesn't have hair. He has to make up for other things, you know what I mean? Not like Bill Belichick. My God.
I didn't know if you were going to be in Chapel Hill this week or if you were going to be in Ames, Iowa. I didn't know where you were going to be.
Oh, Taylor, I'll tell you.
How old's your girlfriend, Joker?
Well, she's not 24.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Of course I do. Lots of girlfriends. But sometimes you have to be able to actually have a conversation.
Oh, you're a big conversation guy?
Everything can't be physical, Taylor. People have feelings. Even Coach Prime has feelings.
He does. Coach Prime had to get surgery this week. Did you know that?
No. And so his team, which always sucks, is going to suck even worse. Or hell, it might be better. It might be better. But you're giving me Coach Prime and Matt Campbell.
This is true.
And you're only making me give you 2.5 points.
Yeah. No Division I wins for Colorado. No FBS. No Power 5 wins.
Give me the Cyclones.
Oh, the Cyclones.
Minus 2.5.
Minus 2.5. The Cyclones. Minus 2.5.
Right.
I thought for a second you may have turned the page a little bit and you were taking the Buffalo.
No page turning.
You don't turn the pages?
I'm the Joker. I'll turn whatever the hell I want. But no pages. Hey, I can't sit here and just talk to you forever. My God, some people have lives.
Hey, well,
Good seeing you.
Good to see you, Joker.
Yeah, see you later.
Good to see you, Joker. Finally, glad you're here after I was not here for very long. It's the first time I've seen the Joker. That was the Joker coming in and picking Iowa State minus 2.5 at Colorado. The Joker been to Ames all week. He likes the Cyclones on the road. Really, the Joker, crazy. Neal, we had a visitor while you were gone.
Oh, yeah? Who stopped in?
The Joker came by and picked your fifth pick.
How about that?
How about that?
You just never know when he's going to pop in. Who'd he take?
He took Iowa State.
Iowa State. All right.
Yeah,
like
minus
that.
2.5 against the Cyclones.
I like that pick. All right, before we I feel like I might need this right now. We're brought to you by our friends at 47 Vodka.
I'm
The
surprised the Joker
vodka's
didn't take that with him.
smooth. He should have. The bottle's bold, and for a limited time, the deal is unbeatable. 47 Vodka's Presidential Gold Edition, complete with gold flakes and an engraved cork. It's now nearly 50% off. Friends are stocking up. Your liquor shelf deserves this. Look at the gold. Look at the gold in there. It's like Vanderbilt. Look at the gold.
That's why I thought the
Show
Joker was
your
going to take it.
gold. Go to 47 Vodka right now. Get the vodka that drinks like a statement. It's made in MAGA country. They're proud of it. 47vodka.com.
All right, Neal, my fifth game. There is a game going on this weekend. I don't know if you're aware of this. There's a game taking place in the wonderful, wonderful town. I don't know if we call it a city or not. We're going to still call it a town, even though it's grown a lot.
Yeah.
In Auburn, Alabama.
On the plains.
On the
friendliest village on the plain.
And Neal, the Georgia Bulldogs are traveling there in Georgia, fresh off its win against Kentucky on the road. And a game that, in my opinion, which will buy you a cup. Again, I'm going to say this again. It's my opinion, Neal. It's Tyler Siskey's opinion. It's the biggest game in Hugh Freeze's career at Auburn. I don't know of another game in America that's going to change the temperature on the fans' temperature, hot or cold, based on one football game like this one.
No doubt.
I'm talking about it is.
Oh, I mean,
it is from
a nor'easter to the hottest heat wave of all time.
This is either going to be immediate crazy termination talk, or it's going to be immediate crazy, he's the best thing ever, we finally got the win and we're on the roll kind of deal. Like, there is no in between.
No, this is surface of the sun versus the core of Antarctica.
Yes, this is
and nothing in between.
A really, 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 really big game for the Tigers at home.
Okay.
And Neal, Georgia is favored by 3.5 points. The Dogs on the road are favored by 3.5 points. And guess what, Neal?
What's that?
It's too much.
Oh.
Give me the War Eagle win for Auburn. Power of Dixieland. Give me the Auburn Tigers plus 3.5.
Wow.
At home. Big half point.
Grind.
Big half point. Give me the Auburn plus 3.5. And here's let me tell you, I think Auburn wins the game. I almost made them a money line pick.
Grind just picked up some 47 vodka.
He probably did.
Straight down his gullet.
I think Auburn wins the game.
Wow.
I think Auburn wins this game.
Wow.
I do.
Boy, that'll put Georgia in suddenly 3-4 loss territory if they lose this one.
Yeah, tough spot.
I mean, it's a tough spot. It's a tough spot for the Dogs if they lose. Yeah.
Big game. In my opinion, ups and downs and all that stuff, probably the biggest swing game in the league this week for various different reasons.
Grind points out Siskey is 0-2 this season when he picks Auburn for the folks out there.
Hey, Grind. Hey, Grind.
I mean, hey, numbers are numbers.
Hey.
As my friend Andy Kennedy used to say, you are what the numbers say you are.
Shoot or shoot, though, Grind. Shoot or shoot. I think Auburn wins the game.
Okay.
Hey, no, that about the timeout. Bullshit. Timeout. I picked Auburn to beat Baylor.
You did. That's true.
So kick rocks, Grind. You're just like everybody else. You're just like everybody else, Grind. You just remember the shit I missed. You don't remember the shit I hit. I think Auburn wins this game.
All right.
It's money line time.
I have not hit a money line in a while, so I'm going a little conservative with this week's money line. This team out of the Big 12, they're starting to put it together. Starting to play a little better. They're hitting the road this week as a road dog. 5.5 point dog. Give me the Arizona State Sun Devils winning outright in Utah.
Neal,
I like this. I like this one.
Neal, I know you're going to laugh when I tell you that. What's that say right there?
It's Arizona State. There was your boy. Oh, you're going to go with the next one, which is the other one I thought about.
Well, I was going to do that one. I wrote the other one in because I had a feeling you were going to do the other one.
Okay.
I like Arizona State to win that game too.
I do too. Yep.
Utah's really good at home. The whole deal. They got smoked by Texas Tech, and I think but Arizona State's playing better, and they're finding a way to win
a lot better. And Arizona State's a goofy play from being undefeated. Yeah. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Mississippi State. The play counts. Like, you hit a 50-yard play at the end, it counts. I'm not cheapening the win, but it doesn't change. Two things can be true at one time.
Mm-hmm.
They were a play away from being undefeated, and people talking about them in a way that we were talking about them a few weeks ago.
I do. I like Arizona State for sure in that game. All right. I'm going to take a shot here.
Well, I'm going to tell you that where you're about to take the shot was my second choice.
All right. Well, this is my second choice too, but I'm taking a shot.
Okay.
My money line. I got two rules. I got two rules that I usually.
Two rules.
I got two rules.
Okay.
Is, rule number one.
Rule number one
is you never bet with your heart.
That's true. Bet
with your brain. Don't bet with your heart.
Right.
Rule number two is, Neal,
if you think you're winning because you're not, that's why you're winning. No, I'm sorry. That's a different movie.
No.
It's a different movie. I'm sorry.
But rule number two is very simple in wagering and betting.
Okay.
You never bet against Kurt Signetti.
Oh, wow.
Give me the Indiana Hoosiers plus 241. Plus 241 on the road in Eugene. Love you, Oregon Ducks. I really do. I love my guy, Dan Lanning. I think y'all are great, but I never can bet. I just can't bring myself to do it. You never bet against Signetti. You cannot break the rules. Give me the Indiana Hoosiers plus 241 on the road at Oregon.
If Kurt Signetti got an opportunity at an SEC job, is it too late? Is he locked into Indiana?
I don't know that. First of all, I think he would do great. Okay.
I know.
Here's my thing. I'm trying to be realistic here.
Yeah.
This is not shtick. I think Kurt Signetti would win anywhere he went.
That's why I asked the question.
Okay. Anywhere.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
He is he is very buckled down organizational wise. He is great. Like, being a head coach is so much more like, I wish fans really knew what head coaches did, like their day-to-day job. Like, he's really good at it. And it's about organization. It's about, quote unquote, coaching the coaches. It's about building the culture. Does a lot of recruiting and evaluation. Like, the guy's good, like really good. When it comes to getting other jobs, I think in today's world, we've turned everything, except for North Carolina, but it's a young man's game. And so there's going to be some ADs that are going to be worried about age with him. And because which is a dumb take in my opinion, because how many coaches stay at places for 10 or 15 years anymore? Very few, right?
Well, Kurt's wife, Manette.
Yep.
They have 3 children. Curtis John, Carly Ann, Natalie Elise. They all go by the double names? Which is fine. I'm not criticizing. I'm just asking a question.
No idea.
Met early in his coaching career. Been together a while. So see, the red flags that were waving in the breeze aren't waving here.
Oh,
I'm just
saying. I got you.
No, I'm totally.
I was trying to figure out what you're
I'm
going
totally serious about the Belichick thing. I know people think I'm trying to get a Cialis commercial out of this, and if you guys would like to sponsor, we're here. But
you'll read it.
I'll read it. I got no problem. Hey,
I'm a 3-time world champ.
I'm
not there yet.
There's a reason that when you turn on the NFL on Sunday, every other ad is the same damn thing. I mean, there's a reason for that.
I'm not there yet, but I'm sure I will be one day.
I mean, they've been together a long time. Stable. You want stable.
Yeah, I think he's the real deal. I'll put him up there like, I'm a big Matt Rule guy, big Kurt Signetti guy. But I just love the.
Do you know where Kurt Signetti got his degree?
Is it? I actually do this. I did know this. God dang it! I actually knew this at one point in time.
West Virginia.
Yeah, but he was at where did he get his master's? Is that his master's in?
He got his bachelor's at West Virginia. Bachelor's degree in business administration.
So he was he was at Alabama. He was on Coach Saban's first staff at Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And he we had Destin Hood, and he was a receivers coach, and he came down and was recruiting our area when I was a high school coach before Lance Thompson took it over when he left. But everywhere this guy's been, he wins. And it's more about like he's kind of got the, I don't know, he's got the organization part of Coach Saban.
His dad was a coach.
Yeah, he's got the organizational part of Coach Saban, right?
Yep. His dad was a coach at IUPUI.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he coached there too, by the way, before he went to James Madison. But he the mentality, like his mentality goes over to his players, and they play with a higher level of confidence. I just like it. I like the guy.
Country road.
All right, Neal, it's time for the National Football League, and then we'll get everybody out of here.
Real quick, I want to tell you that we're brought to you by our good friends at myperfectfranchise.net. If you're looking to get out of corporate America, you're looking for your next business venture, my good friend Andy Ludicky can help. He will work with you, help you find a franchise or a business that fits your DNA. He's a franchise veteran. Man, he knows all about franchising. I've sat and talked to him about it. He'll sit and talk to you about it. The process, he wants you to learn about the process. It's 100% free. It's a no-brainer if you're looking to get into business ownership. Call Andy. He's a great guy. Tons of business experience. Andy at myperfectfranchise.net or 404-973-9901. This evening, I'm going to open a couple of cans of Ghost in the Machine.
Almost had you doing it before the show today. Came close.
Just in case. Just in case. I need a little Parish Brewing Company, located right there in the heart of Cajun country in Broussard, Louisiana. Their simple goal is to make awesome craft brewed beer. They do it remarkably well. Don't take my word for it, though. Try it yourself. They've got Ghost in the Machine, Dr. Juice, Oktoberfest. Got a great Pilsner. They got a Pescador. A lot of great beers. Whatever you like in beer, they've got it at Parish Brewing Company. Also brought to you by our friends at Bank First, the hometown bank with people who understand the needs of our community. That means local decisions, local support, local folks who care if your kid, I should say, made the team. At Bank First, they're not just bankers, they're neighbors and friends. Whether you're buying a home, starting a business, or just need someone to explain what APR actually means, they're here right down the street. So call again. Boom.
Academic progress rate.
Yep, that's correct. See? But not everybody knows. Call Gant Boone at 662-310-0204 to learn more or visit bankfirstfs.com. Bank First with locations in Oxford, Starkville, Hattiesburg, and Tuscaloosa. It's a member FDIC, an equal housing lender, Bank NMLS 454-063. And finally, we're brought to you by our friends, at least on my end, finally, brought to you by our friends at Outdoor Underwriters. Everyone loves the outdoors, even the Joker. But you want to make sure your hunt club or timberland is covered. Outdoor Underwriters provides the insurance you need at a price that makes sense. Outdoor Underwriters provides liability protection for occurrences arising out of activities and operations of your hunt club and its members, guests, invitees, agents, or employees. They also provide standing timber insurance, timberland liability, prescribed burn coverage, guides and outfitters. I said outfielders, outfitters. And consulting foresters. Outdoor Underwriters protects, their products are endorsed, I'm stumbling, by National Deer Association, Wild Turkey Federation, Alabama Forest Owners Association, and the Forestry Associations of Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Louisiana. You can learn more at 866-961-4101 or outdoorund.com.
All right, Neal, it's time for the National Football League.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Who you got? Pick one there, homie.
All right, I'm gonna ride a hot team because they've been good to me. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars at home against the Seattle Seahawks, laying 1.5. You want to talk about culture? I think the Jags have culture. Jags are good. Kind of really good in every spot. Got a quarterback starting to come into his own. Got some weapons. Solid on defense. Good kicking game with my boy Cam Little. Give me the Jags minus 1.5.
I'm going to save the drama for the mama. I'm also taking the Jags at home plus 1.5 against the Seahawks. That's a 12 o'clock game too. You know, Seattle's traveling across the country. 12 o'clock game. Yep. I have to put that in account into it. Short week for the Jags, which is one day. Did you get to watch any of the Jags Chiefs games all night?
Some of it, yep.
Yeah, like did you see the end of it with Trevor Lawrence?
Yep.
They had to score to cover. They had to score a touchdown to cover, and so I was like, I went through all kinds of emotions there when he was falling on the ground twice. I was like, get up. I like the Jags at home. I think they're like a. Trevor Lawrence worries me a little bit. There were times where he decided, which was a good thing. He decided he had some guys open and decided to take off running a couple times and things like that. But I just think defensively they're playing really well. And then they just traded. They just had a big trade this weekend with the corner, and I think they're gonna. I like the Jags at home plus 1.5. I think they're going for it. I think they're somewhere to where. Like you win this game at home, they put themselves in really good position to get set up for seeding and everything else in the AFC. I like the Jags.
My second pick, I just like this many points. You give me this many points, and I'm going to go, okay. The Cincinnati Bengals head to Green Bay. They're going to lose, but there's a pride element that's about to kick in. Now they have Joe Flacco, probably going to have a pretty solid dialed-in plan. Green Bay's probably going to look past this one a little bit. I don't think Green Bay is going to be incentivized to go win by more than 14. So give me the Bengals plus 14 at Green Bay.
Well, I'm going to do one better than that. It's plus 14.5 on betonline.ag. Saving the drama for the mama. This is also, I'm taking the Bengals plus 14.5 at Green Bay. That's a lot of points in an NFL game. That's a lot of points, man. I mean, brother, 14.5's got backdoor written all over it. No Diddy and Pauls. The Bengals have not been playing like the quarterback position has crushed them.
He's just been awful.
It's been abysmal.
It's been terrible.
And I'm talking about like leaving balls 4 yards inside and one-on-ones. You got to at least they got playmakers on the outside, obviously. You got to give them a chance. He wasn't giving them a chance.
And they were frustrated. Their body language was getting bad, and they made the right move. And Flacco's not world beater, but he'll play better than that.
Yeah, and it's going to be crazy, him trying to figure it out and all that stuff on a short. But, I mean, 14.5, man. And, like,
he's been playing since the Washington administration. He's going to figure it out.
And Cincinnati hasn't been playing great defense, but they got some turnovers last week, and they couldn't capitalize on them.
Again, you could lose 31-21 and you cover.
Yeah,
hell, you could lose 34-21.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals plus 14.5 as well.
All right, my next one, I think I'm going on another hot team, staying in Florida. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home against the San Francisco 49ers. And look, I know this one's risky, but I'm starting to like the Bucs. Give me the Bucs -3.
Yeah, this one. I'm staying away from this one. San Francisco is weird. They got
and this is across the country.
Who's playing quarterback, because they're both obviously Purdy's got turf toe, and then Mac was he's beat up to all get out. So who plays quarterback? I don't think either one of them practiced the other day. It was a weird deal. I almost did that, but San Francisco has been playing like as a team, even though Bosa's out. They got they've been playing as a team. They've been playing well, but I stand away from that one. All right, Neal, I'm going my third pick. The Cleveland Browns are traveling to Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Interdivisional game.
AFC North rivals.
AFC North game.
They know each other well.
Pittsburgh is favored by 5.5. And guess what, Neal?
It's too much.
It's not enough.
Not enough.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers -5.5 at home against Cleveland. I think shipping Joe Flacco. Here's your options. You're playing Dylan Gabriel.
That's where they're going.
And he's the starter. But even if he doesn't, if they pull him, who are you going to? Bailey Zappi or Shedeur Sanders, who hasn't played in a game, and you're going on the road in Pittsburgh against a team that's that is usually pretty good at getting after the quarterback. Cleveland keeps these games. Cleveland's got enough playmakers to where they sneakily keep games close because Myles Garrett's a threat, man. You drop back to pass, he's a threat. Myles Garrett's probably the most underrated pass rusher, and everybody knows it. But he doesn't ever get he gets paid like it, but he doesn't get the public love that he deserves. That defense keeps him in games, but I like Pittsburgh -5.5 at home.
All right, my next two plays are sort of interrelated. I'll do them one at a time.
Okay.
But I will tell you that they're kind of interrelated.
Okay.
I think there's a passing of the torch that is happening in the National Football League right now.
Oh.
I think two ships are passing in the night.
Mm.
The Detroit Lions go to Kansas City.
Mm.
The Lions are getting 2.5 points. And I think this is a statement game for Detroit. Detroit wins at Arrowhead. Give me the Lions +2.5. I like them to win outright.
Yeah, I got it down. I'm not playing it. I'm going to play on the show, but I got my last two. But, yeah, I wouldn't want to do 3 for 3. But I like the Lions as well. Kansas City is such a unique team. Here's what – the only thing that scares me about that game –
all good things come to an end.
It does. But they control – in that Jacksonville game the other night, they controlled that game. A pick six. There were some weird things there that happened. They controlled that game.
They did.
And
they're good.
I'm probably going to play this game because it's a Sunday night game, so I'll probably end up playing it. But here's the thing: is they know their backs against the wall, the sense of urgency, and they got vets and things like that. I'll be interested to see how they respond. But the Lions are starting to figure it out. Figure it out. It's like they play. They played with their food last week and still just destroyed the Bengals.
And people do this about the Lions last year. The Lions just got beat up last year. That was an attrition thing, it happens. All right, so my other pick is related. This is the other ship that's passing the other direction. I covered Sean Payton. He's really good. The Broncos are good. The Jets are not good. Give me the Broncos. -7 and the hook. I'm going to lay the hook. I think Denver wins big over the Jets.
7.5?
Yep.
All right, I agree with you. I stayed away from this game because it's both teams traveling across, and I don't know. That's
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
8:30 game.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably play it too, but I'm not gonna play it on the show. So that's the only reason I'm staying away from it.
Yep.
I didn't feel strongly enough about it to do that. All right, my last two games, Neal. The Los Angeles Chargers are going to Miami. They're already there. They're practicing. By the way, did you see? Like, it was kind of shocker. This was big. Another big FU to the NCAA. I thought was that nobody's going to talk about. So Michigan is already in LA. They've been practicing at the Chargers practice facility.
Oh, interesting.
That was NCAA probably nothing like that.
I mean, who are we kidding, man? I mean, what are we doing? I mean, the classes are online. The kids are getting
No, I'm talking about they're at Harbaugh's team's practice facility.
I mean, why
it was
not?
It was a big there you go. But the Chargers are in Miami already, and they're playing the Dolphins. The Chargers are favored by 3.5 against the Dolphins. And guess what, Neal? It's not enough. Give me the Chargers. The Chargers have struggled. They lost to the Giants. They lost to the Commanders. They have to come back and get this one. It's a perfect spot for them. Dolphins are minus Tyreek Hill, so it's going to be a Jalen Waddle show and an A-Chain show on offense. I don't think that's enough. Give me the Chargers minus 3.5 at the Dolphins. And then my last pick, Neal. Let me tell you a team that nobody's really talking about.
Okay.
That's sneakily having a good year.
All right.
They're in the same division as the Dolphins. They ended a winning streak this past week.
They did.
And this week, the New England Patriots are traveling to New Orleans, and they're taking on the Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints, who are fresh off their first win of the year.
Drake May played well.
Drake May playing really well right now.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to look like a real dude, like a real dude.
It takes a minute.
I'm starting to talk, but he's starting to inch his way up the old pecking order in the NFL quarterbacks really quick.
Drawing some comparisons to the guy that he just beat.
Give me the New England Patriots minus 3.5 at the Saints for my last pick. The New England Patriots minus 3.5 at the Saints. Look, I think the Saints kind of got bailed out with turnovers against the Giants last week. They won, but I mean the Giants kind of did that to the Giants last week with turnovers and everything else. I think the Patriots beat the Saints pretty convincingly in New Orleans.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because I think Saints fans are in this weird spot to where they're like wanting to tank, so they're really not into the games.
Yeah,
does that make sense? I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, and I've told people this. It's hard. Tanking's hard. It's the organization. Nobody in the organization wants to tank. Players don't want to tank. They want to win. And for fans, it's just against your wiring to be like, it's best that we lose. It's best that we lose. It's best that we lose. But for the Saints, it's best that you lose.
Yeah, I could never get around my head. I could never, as a coach or anything, ever get my head around tanking.
No,
I mean, but because
it's hard.
Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens to the coach that tanks usually in football?
He gets fired.
Yeah, so that's why they don't.
The Thunder did not fire their coach.
This wasn't in football.
In
football,
but it happens usually in basketball too. Like there was, I never forget, there was all the conversations about the Thunders. Who will be the guy when they're ready to contend? Who will be the guy that's the coach? Turns out it was the guy that was there when they were doing the tank.
It's just
because he was able to.
You got to be on the same page with your owner.
You got to be on the same page, and he was able to thread a needle between, hey, yeah, I know we need to lose, but we also have to build culture, and he was able to do it. Brutally difficult.
Yeah. Hey, the game that and I know we got a lot of Ole Miss fans that listen to MPW Digital. That line right there is begging you to take Washington State.
Oh, I almost took Ole Miss and laid the points.
But I don't. I can honestly see Ole Miss is, in my opinion, Ole Miss is going to score as many points as they want.
And that is the question: is at some point does Lane or the people in Lane's ear go, "Hey,
do we need to get the guys out?"
We go to Athens next week. We go to Norman the week after that. Those are the two big ones. We got this one. Let's get out of here.
I mean, and I may even look at a first half deal on that one. That may be the way to. If you're playing this game. If you're an Ole Miss fan and you're going to play that game, I would probably look at a first half line. But then even on that, you go, well, it's 11:45. It's a morning game. I don't know. It's just a no-touch game for me. But I'm sure. And then you go, okay, well, is it 33.5 or 31.5? What is it now? Is it moved?
32.5, I
30
think.
somewhere in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, I can I could easily see a 63 to freaking 10 game in a heartbeat. But then I could see them going, okay, we're just going to go, 45-13 or something. I don't know. I'm just not touching it. I'd probably do first. If I was an Ole Miss fan, I guess if I was going to play this game, I'd play a first half line. I don't know if I would play I don't know if I'd play it could go either way. 33.5 is a lot of points, but I could see Ole Miss just blowing the freaking doors off of them. They're going to score as many points as he wants to, in my opinion.
And he typically scores a lot of points when he wants to.
He'll score as many as he wants to. It's just a matter of when he decides to take the guys out. And
but it's a bunch of points.
It's a bunch of points. Oh, that's all I got, boss.
We've been brought to you by our friends at Rain Total Body Fuel. 300 milligrams natural caffeine, BCAAs, electrolytes, zero sugar. It's got what you need to push the limits, achieve your goals. Check them out on Instagram at Rain Body Fuel to learn more. If you are hanging on MPW Digital, a couple things. Don't forget Pete's Pigskin Preview already up earlier today, getting you ready for that game that Tyler just mentioned, Washington State at Ole Miss. I'll have hand-raised guys somewhere in the next hour or so. Chase may or may not be here. He was traveling back, but I can handle it if it comes to that. Not a problem. Brought to you by Comer Heating and Air, Southern Air Conditioning and Heating. So thanks to everyone in the stream. Appreciate the Joker stopping by as well. We will be back on Monday. We'll look at the weekend that was and start turning the page to
turn the page.
A big weekend ahead next weekend in college football and the NFL. So for Tyler Siskey, I'm Neal McCready. Take care.